Okay, I'm going to come out and talk about uh, an event that I used to attend called speed dating with a company called Chicago First Dates. Now, on the surface, it seems like a nice way to meet people for uh, prospective dating, but I've run into a lot of weird things that seem to happen at these events, and these things happen more than once, and it makes me think that the whole thing is scripted, as if the women are not legitimate uh, prospects, but merely people who are employed by the company to fill spots and just string the men along. And I say this because the things that happen just are so cliché because they happen on multiple occasions, and it just seems like it's a preset scenario that these women are playing out, and they just do it to everybody just because they are there only to fill spots at the event, but not really there to date any of the men. Because, I've had bad experiences, and I've seen things written up on Yelp about some things that have happened. Some of the women just don't seem to be into it. I've seen some Yelp reviews that say that someone was reading a book, or they were trying to promote their business, or they might get up and leave in the middle of the event. And then some women don't even fill out the dating card. So they just go through the event. And I remember I was actually at an event where I saw a woman actually go up to the event leader and say, I didn't care for anybody, so I'm not going to fill out my card. And then what always happens very frequently is that the women get evasive with the men after the event. Like if you try to come up and talk to one of the women after you meet everybody, you go up to somebody, she runs to the bathroom, she leaves the room quickly, or she responds to any man that tries to talk to her with a typical line that I've heard so many times at these. They say, I'll see you at the next event. I've definitely heard that more than once. And the thing is, to say a line like that and have it occur more than once, it just makes it suspicious, because she's calling it the next event. But really, how do you know what the next event is at that moment? You really don't. So I think that the woman is just rejecting the guy with this cheesy line because you really don't know what event she's going to be at, since there's many of them on the calendar, and you don't know offhand which one is next. And I very rarely get a match, and when I do, the woman tells me that she matched everyone. She just checked off everyone on the sheet, and so she's got all these guys calling her, and she just blows them all off. So it's very rare that anybody would possibly get a match and have the concept of speed dating actually work out. I actually matched with a woman and went out with her following the speed dating event, on one occasion, I invited her out to a karaoke bar, and she didn't want to see me after that. However, I'm not really offended because she was a foreigner and there was probably no connection because of the language barrier. But most of the time, I don't even get a match to begin with. And the women tend to respond, as I've already stated, after the rounds of speed dating are completed. So I say there's nothing wrong with trying the concept once, but if you meet up with the responses that I have, I just want you to know that it's very typical and it's nothing personal, and it's just the way the events go down. So buyer beware.